Well guys, as you can see, this truck here has a small oil leak, dude. Brake cylinder in the rear is leaking oil quite a bit. So I'm gonna have to remove this one, change out the brakes, change out the wheel cylinder, and maybe even the hardware. So let's tear it apart real quick. Well guys, as you can see, brake cylinder is the culprit, and did quite a number on this vehicle. Brake shoe on the front side completely gone. We might even have to do the drum on this one. So well, let's go ahead and tear this one apart and find out what we need to buy so we can go ahead and put it back together. Alright guys, there's a culprit. As you can see, brake shoe came off the cylinder. That little piston just popped right out of the cylinder, and basically that's where the nasty ass leak is coming from. The reason for this is, of course, brake shoes being so worn that the piston actually pushed it a little too far out and caused that cylinder just to pop right out of the cylinder. Alright guys, let's go ahead and tear this one apart, and like I said, find what else we need to buy. Well guys, we're gonna have to head over to O'Reilly's and hopefully find all these little parts so we can get this back going. Well, let me see if we can find what we need and come back and finish this off there. Well guys, we found all the parts we needed, so I'm gonna go ahead and clean this mess up and reassemble the damn thing. So let me go ahead and get to it. Well guys, this is a little wheel cylinder. In the back it's got two 8mm belts, and basically this one is a 1/2 inch. That's the line is 1/2 inch. So let me go ahead and get this one on. I'm not gonna get the camera in there, it's all messy, dude. I don't want to mess up my phone, so it's pretty simple. You just this thing goes in, and basically the two little screws go behind it, hold in place, and the brake line. All right guys. Hi. Alright guys, well on this one, you see this little wavy little washer. It goes on first, and then basically this little C-clip actually locks it into place. You put it in between it's got like a channel, place it in there, and then you just squeeze it tight. That'll hold the brake shoe to, this is basically your handbrake. Alright guys, let me go and straighten this out and go ahead and put this on. Stop it. Well guys, all the springs are in place. There's the adjuster, the spring keepers, the locks, and I'm going to go ahead and get that drum, set it in. I'm going to get it somewhere close to being adjusted. I want that drum to go in somewhat tight, not tight, but somewhat snug. And then at the end, basically the owner's just going to have to kind of go forward, go in reverse, maybe 5 miles an hour, and just slam the brakes. These are supposed to be self-adjusting. I'm going to see if I can get it that way. If not, I'll go ahead and manually adjust the brakes. We got to lift the truck up in the air on both tires, rotate them to get both of them somewhat the same. We're going to go ahead and try both methods. If the slamming the brake works, then we'll call it done. All right, guys.
We're on.
All right. Well, it. Your truck's done.
All right, you guys. You can tell I'm here with the famous Joe. I'm the owner of the truck. Helped me put on the drum brakes. Now we're at the step of completing it, finishing it.
Remember, dude, the warranty is only as far as I can see your truck. Once I lose you, dude, that's it. It's all on you, dude.
That's it. That's so well.
Nah, you should be all right. Como quiera. This is owner of this vehicle is Valente. He's a co-worker. We work together. So he had this little issue with oil saturated brakes. I mean, it's not safe to be riding his truck like that. And well, in a minute, once he starts it up, dude, I'll let you listen to the thing, and that way you'll know why it's not safe to drive this thing with saturated brakes. It's not a super vehicle, whatever, but it's got a nice little cam, dude. He has been working on it. It's not the fastest vehicle in the world, but it's pretty decent for what it is, dude. He's been working on it. Hopefully later we'll get to do some kind of video on maybe the truck on the highway, maybe even I don't know, maybe not really a race, but kind of like just so you guys can see what this thing does. It's an 11 Chevy 1500, dude. The young man's done pretty decent with it. Nice looking vehicle, guys. All right, let me go ahead and finish this thing up, and I'll let you guys listen to that engine before I close this one off. Well, guys, it's pretty dark now. We're done with the vehicle. Well, guys, all done with this one. We already put the brakes. He got his I believe it's like maybe a 1-inch travel on the brake pedal. Truck is back to normal, dude. I did advise for him to go car wash that wheel out before that brake fluid starts peeling off that paint off those wheels. So but hey, we're gonna call this one in, guys. All right, thanks for watching. Hey, like and subscribe.